Okay, everyone. I've decided to make this video to explain to everyone what's going on. Here's the background to my story. I've prepared some notes because public speaking isn't my strength. My anxiety clouds my memory and I don't want to get anything mixed up or forget anything. So, in 2019, after my nan, my lifeline, my rock, passed away, I reported the childhood abuse that I suffered to South Wales Police. Then in 2020, following a malicious allegation, South Wales Police unlawfully arrested me at 2:30 a.m. in the morning. However, they not only arrested me, they assaulted me, they violated me, and they horrifically traumatised me to the point that I wanted to end my life. This was 2 weeks before I testified in the 3 chaotic, hellish trials against South Wales Police at Crown Court. My abuser, Robert Witchell, was charged with 9 counts of rape of a child. The 3 officers from South Wales Police, my state division near Bridgend, assaulted me and indecently exposed me. They re-traumatised me, and as I said, they almost broke me. Right. Robert Witchell, my abuser, my rapist, the parasite, stood trial at Crown Court. In 2021, Cardiff Crown Court let Robert Witchell walk free. No restrictions, no care, effectively telling me and every child in his area around the Cynnon Taff that we're worthless, we mean nothing, our trauma, our, potential trauma as victims of his abuse mean nothing. I was treated like dirt throughout the 3 trials. None of my rights were afforded to me. I was intimidated. It was absolutely hideous. I was re-traumatised all over again. After I took civil action against South Wales Police for the unlawful arrest and the assault and the violation by the 3 my state police officers, they threw £40,000 hush money at me and a meaningless apology. Then that was in 2023 they settled the civil claim, and then in 2024 they learned nothing because they went and did it all over again. This time there were 4 officers, also from my state near Bridgend police station. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. The purpose of the arrest wasn't about investigation. It was about intimidation. It was about silencing me and oppressing me, preventing me from speaking about their brutality and exposing that. So during that arrest by 4 police officers, they caused a rotator cuff injury, and I'm still suffering with pain from that injury now. Quite severe pain, actually. I've had physiotherapy, I've had steroid injections into the shoulder, and I'm still suffering pain because of that injury. The Crown Prosecution Service dropped the reason for the alleged harassment offence in October 2024 due to insufficient evidence, but then falsely accused me of assaulting a police officer during that arrest to cover their backs. This is absolute pure revenge and vindictiveness on the part of South Wales Police, facilitated by CPS and the courts. I've never been violent. I'm strongly opposed to violence of any kind, and I'm incapable of it. My solicitor, Daniel Woodman Solicitors from Bristol, ditched me at the plea hearing at Cardiff Magistrates Court in May because a dear brilliant friend stepped in to prepare a meticulous defence statement, which Daniel Woodman failed to do. So they were humiliated. The failure of Daniel Woodman to attend that hearing without notice left me exposed and even more vulnerable. I reported them to the SRA and the legal ombudsman, but the system's a corrupt sewer, and they're all sewer rats. Cardiff Crown Court retrieved my abuser. without any restrictions, any orders, no risk management, absolutely zero. Zero, no safety for the public, no safety, no safeguarding for me or the wider public at all. They're basically unconcerned about rapists and scum. They now demand I return as a defendant to that trauma pit, a place where I don't feel safe to be re-traumatised again. How many times would public services like to re-traumatise me? How many times are they going to try and break me? I'm an innocent disabled woman, and Cardiff Crown Court and the CPS won't even communicate with me. Breach all my human rights and the Equality Act as well. I'd also like to say at this point, obviously, there's a lot of public outcry, if you want to call it that, about immigration at the moment. If I'd arrived on a boat, the coast would be rolling out the red carpet, shielding me. If my abuser was of a different ethnic origin, there would be outrage. But as a white British woman, I've got no rights. I'm being punished for, even though I've done absolutely nothing wrong. I am innocent. So, at this stage, I'd like to ask why the courts only protect rapists, scumbag, druggies, and the worst immigrants, leaving traumatised survivors and victims of rape and domestic abuse, etc., to rot. Why are we traumatised over and over and over again? I never wanted my life torn apart or laid bare across social media. I never wanted this fight. Never wanted any of this. But South Wales Police, the CPS and the courts have taken everything from me. They've stolen everything. My dignity, my hope, my peace, my sense of security, almost my sanity. So after suicide attempt last week, I'm shattered and ill, but still I remain defiant because I am innocent. I'm a really good person. I'm a survivor. I like to consider myself a warrior after the trauma that I've endured. The police and the court shield monsters, they shield scum, they shield perpetrators of horrific abuse. And they are crushing me, they're destroying me because I dared to expose my abuser, because I dared to try and hold South Wales Police to account, because I dared to challenge them. If you make an allegation against an abuser or a rapist or challenge the police, I guarantee you they will make your life hell. I can't advocate that anybody ever reports abuse. Deal with it yourself, somehow find a way, because don't involve the police, just don't, please. So, basically, this is my plea to South Wales Police, to the courts, to the CPS. Please just let me heal, let me try and heal. Please back off, please stop. Please leave me be. I'm not a bad person, I've done nothing wrong. I am just trying my best to survive. And I'm barely doing that right now, to be honest. So, everyone, please share this for awareness. Please get it out there. And any advice or support or anything you can offer, I would be very, very grateful. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone that supported me thus far. Some of my friends have been amazing. I'm only here now because of them. So thank you, you know who you are. Thank you to each and every one of you for everything that you've done and you continue to do for me. You don't know how important you are in my life. Thank you, everyone. Bye. And how do I stop it?